inside the 10-yard line. He'll bring it back. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Gator.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Colorado's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Lewis to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down. Sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. His opening drive gives them 3. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this game.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive player.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to... There he goes! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. Gets it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gators are marching down the field. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Peace. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll run the option. He's going for the goal line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. To work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lewis wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Offense scoops it up and still going. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the outside. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Oh, he got loose. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. It's so important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Here's the return from inside his 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Lewis to throw. Finds his man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll keep it himself. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Lewis wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
Battle for the Cyhawk going down today, guys, and we've got an update in the always entertaining game between the Cyclones and Hawkeyes. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, what a move to get open. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Under fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Off play action. Looking to scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yardage when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. How about getting the foot? That throw for the big completion. The Buffaloes are flying down the field. The give to the back. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Buffs! The defense putting points on the board. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dan.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy.
Turning it on. Running through contact. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the running game. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good. And
Lofts one high indeed. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Gators decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. One final play before the end of the quarter. Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and we'll change into the field now. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He wants to take the top off. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Lewis wants to pass. And as he throws, got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down.
Next out this pressure, another sack. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
Make you get the third down, the clock is your enemy, multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he... Looking for his man right at the goal line.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. At the 15, he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. Lewis to throw. Finds his tight end. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's it, fly. He makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peace. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A hostile environment.